All right, you know what? We are talking basketball. Coach Cal is getting us all ready for Big Blue Madness.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Kenney Orthopedics in the NBA game Saturday at Rupp Arena with AMP1 and 5 ex-UK players, AMP1 and 6 UK players.
Yeah, they'll be raising awareness for amputees and highlighting accomplishments. CPO Mo Kenney, Donnie Hart, and Richard Ramsey all join us with more. Gentlemen,
good to see you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Hey, so we've got something exciting going on, let's see, it's on the 15th at 7 p.m., courtesy of the Bluegrass Sports Commission. What's going on?
Well, we have the AMP1 team that is going to play at halftime at the NBA game, and they're here to compete with our favorite ex-Wildcat players, and it's going to be a wonderful event at halftime.
You know, Wizards and Kings, so at halftime you want to stay in your seat because these guys are going to be out there doing their thing, right?
These guys are going to erupt the arena. You watch it, they're going to do well.
And you have specially equipped players who play in the Amputee League with prosthetics, right?
Well, these guys are from all around the country. They have their own prosthetists,
Okay.
but yes, we have specialized type prostheses for them to do athletic things like this event.
Let's talk a little bit about those and the comfort, I guess, that you experience with them.
Yeah, the comfort's just like anything you wear. I mean, it's like a new pair of shoes. Once you get it worn in, the more you wear it, the better it is. But with the amputee community, we like to say we're all athletes. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, any type of sport that you play, we're all athletes. We all do what we do just because we're missing limbs. And that's why we're going to play against ex-Kentucky players, because we want to show just because we're missing a limb doesn't mean that we're any less players at all without the limb.
Now is Superman, right?
There you go. That's exactly
so,
right.
you've with the two prostheses you have here, is this close to your original height?
Absolutely
or you
not. I'm cheating because
that's what I wanted
you
to
have
know.
do in life. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. So that's how we try it. But I want to raise awareness that just because you're different doesn't mean that you can't use what you have. Right. And whatever your normal is, that's okay. And that's what we really want to awareness to everybody. You could be missing a limb or not, but this is how we are. So I like to be, sometimes, you know, if I'm playing somebody 7 foot, I got to be 7 foot. Sometimes a 6 foot.
So you can go to the bench and maybe be a 5 or a 1, whatever the coach requires.
If I'm not doing good at a 5, I need to go down to a 4 at least. So.
What a showcase for you guys and what you do and how it changes life for the better.
Absolutely. You know, as a fellow amputee, these guys are very near and dear to my heart, and we're so excited and lucky to have them. We've asked them to be very gentle with our Wildcat players. That's what we've asked them.
Please.
Play a clean game.
Indeed.
So how often do you guys tour? Or how does this work for you guys? How often are you at it?
So we get together about 4 to 6 times a year, depending on events that we have and who wants us to come out. And we try to get out there as much as possible to, again, raise awareness and show everyone what we can do.
But now, are there playing leagues in your respective hometowns, or how do you guys?
What we want to do is actually we want to make this, as far as our goals is, we want to be touring around the country, but also we want to raise this as be eventually into the Paralympics because they want us to play as a wheelchair. Well, as growing up, just because we're missing a limb doesn't mean that we need to be in a wheelchair. We play just like anybody else. We play normal, able bodies all the time. You know, as you see, he's missing an arm, but he is our best shooter on the team. He's actually cheating because that other arm doesn't get in the way. So I want to raise awareness that just because, you know, somebody's missing a limb doesn't mean that they have to play a sport any different than anybody else.
Well, AMP1 stand-up amputee basketball halftime show sponsored by Kenney Orthopedics will be held this Saturday at Rupp, starting at 7, featuring NBA, Sacramento Kings, and the Wizards from Washington. If you'd like to learn more, call 859-373-0208, or you can also find them online at KenneyOrthopedics.com.
Gentlemen,
good luck this weekend, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Good to see you.
right, so let's take a quick break.
Yeah, more LEX 18 News at 12:30 coming up in just a moment.